Hi, New York! I'm in Times Square. Wow!
Hello. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today is a week since I saw TXT live in New York on their first date at Belmont Arena. What was it called? The UBS Arena, yes. So yeah, I came back the next day. Actually, I was flying out the next evening. I thought I would do like a little haul of what I got during my trip and like the concert and stuff, and just share a few clips from the concert. I don't really have a plan on how this is gonna go exactly. I didn't vlog, which I knew I wasn't gonna do. Like I don't think that's really my thing, so it's fine. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this little video to like commemorate the experience, I guess, for me as well. So yeah, if you're interested, stay, I guess. So yeah, I just wanted to show you first of all what I got before the trip, and the first thing is this Taehyun inspired, I guess, 10cm doll. Look at his little face, he's perfect. I have seen this going around and I really wanted one, but I missed the initial like order period. I think it was last year. The same creator made bigger versions of them, and I'm currently in a group order for them, so that one I am getting when it's being released. But this one was able to find in Bunjang finally. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Anyway, so yeah, I got that through my Korean proxy, and I like had expedited shipping and everything to get it here on time, and I got it, and he came with me, and it's the cutest thing ever. And I literally had him in my bag the entire trip, and I was taking photos everywhere I was going, and I literally still take him everywhere with me in the house because he's just so cute. I love him. So he's gonna stay here for the video. Yeah, no, he stands sometimes. Oh, there we go, he stood. You can't really see him though, but that's okay, he's there. We love him. So that's him. Other things that I got before going to the concert were these two photo card holders. So I needed to represent both the squirrel and the cat, the multifaceted little guy that Taehyun is. So let's start with this one. I got a bit dirty, but that's okay. So this is a cat. It's like one of those very what are they called, photo card holders. You can put a top loader in here because it's quite wide, and it has a bigger photo card in it from the 2 episodes. I just love the selfie so much. He's so cute. That's the bag. I don't know why I showed you the bag. So that's that. I was just carrying them with me on my bag the entire trip. But with my cousin, by the way, who has nothing to do with K-pop basically. She just went to New York. She hadn't been before, and I had a couple of times, so it was a nice like balance in the trip. But anyway, this was the other thing. He's a little squirrel. Look at the bag, isn't that so cute? So yeah, this is this holder, and this one doesn't have a top loader inside, and it's a little bit floppy, so I put some cardboard behind the photo card, and this is one of his delicate PCs, and I just love it so much. So yeah, those are the 2 PCs that I got with me. So now on to things that I got. Oh, let me show you the other thing that, oh no, actually I want now on to the things that I got during the trip. I went to Barnes and Noble, right? I don't know. Anyway, I went to that place and I got these, which is an exclusive album. They didn't have any random things in it, and I don't normally collect group items. I actually unboxed these when Central Park, and we were there on the Sunday. It was so crowded, but that was to be expected. We were like, it's like going to Hyde Park on a Sunday when it's sunny. Like, we should have known, but it's okay. Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. We're in Central Park, and we were at Barnes and Nobles earlier, and I picked up an exclusive copy of the album, and that's semi-cool. So this comes with an exclusive bookmark, which is a group item, but I just wanted like a souvenir, so we're doing that. I may try. So okay, this is the bookmark. Cute. And I would like full bonk view for both the photo card and the postcard, but I don't know, we'll see. So okay, yeah, predictable. Another postcard's gonna be sitting. It's the story. It's always them. Yeah, okay. But yeah, look how bold. I mean, so yeah, Sukai, as expected. Hello, did I lose the bookmark? Can you imagine? I haven't looked at this since I came back. Well, where is it? No, I think it's here. That would be absolutely hilarious if that happened. That's the only reason why I got it. I have so many of this album, but I don't know, we went there and I saw it and I was like, you know what? Why don't I buy a TXT album? I wonder if this will fit in a 6 pocket. I think it's too tall, but if it does, then that's where it's gonna go. Otherwise, I don't know, I might make a little page in my binder to remember the concert. But yeah, this is the bag. I don't know if I showed it in my chaotic little unboxing, but I will no doubt have included at some point during this whole presentation. But yeah, this is that. Randomly. But I don't know, it's very exciting to me to like walk into a store and be like, there's an album here and it has an exclusive thing to this store. Wild. So I guess, I don't know, we can move on to like story time territories, I think. Let me show you the next item. So I literally kept everything, so this is fascinating to me. So this was a leaflet. It's kind of like a menu, that's what I was calling it. We were given for the merch. So as you might know, the US is getting exclusive Lucky Draw photo cards for the concerts. If you buy a Lullaby album, you get a random member. There was a pre-sale for the concert. It was on the Monday, the concert was on Tuesday, the first one that I was attending, and I went there and I queued up for about 3 hours that day because I really was hoping to be able to get the Lucky Draws. You might be able to tell from my tone that that didn't quite work out, but oh well. Yeah, I really wanted to try and get 5 and try and get my friends here as well some, because it's gonna be incredibly difficult to get them. Like whenever anyone I feel like outside the US hears about a US exclusive being released, we're all just trembling because it's like we're all just shaking, because it's like somehow US exclusive stuff tends to be, in my experience, some of the most difficult things to get your hands on, even if it's not even as rare as these Lucky Draws. Even with Target PCs it can get hard sometimes, because I find that the US community is quite big when it comes to trading and selling, so a lot of the time I guess there's no need to expand to shipping worldwide, so that makes it quite hard for buyers outside of the US to get their hands on anything really. So yeah, it can be quite like I don't think it's gatekeepy by like design or anything like that. I don't think that's the intention, but that's the reality of it really. So I guess if you are a US based collector, something to consider, I suppose, if you're interested in that. But anyway, basically what happened was there was a limit. What it said on the website was there was a limit of 5 albums per person, which seems quite fair, you know. And what happened was, in the venue when the pre-sale actually opened, they didn't have a limit like that. I think maybe the limit was 10. I don't even know if there was a limit really. It was wild. So people, like, we got in the queue. I was number 73 in the queue, for transparency, exactly 73. Because some kind mods were like organizing the queue earlier on and giving out wristbands with numbers, so we could, like, you know, leave the queue if we needed to and stuff like that. And yeah, and I just remember like seeing the first few people walk out with like literally a whole, like, I don't know, column of albums in their arms, and I was like, it's not looking good. And I'm pretty sure it sold out within like the first 30 people. It was insane. So very limited quality. They didn't really limit how many albums people were getting. Yeah, so it was a pretty bad combination of things, and I guess people like getting as many as they could. We're gonna leave it at that. Let's not make any assumptions on anyone's character. It's fine. But yeah, so basically it was a little bit disappointing. I wasn't really able to get the Lucky Draws. I didn't even try the second day because honestly the pre-sale opened at 10. So for me to be there reasonably, I would have to get there at 6 a.m. and my Airbnb was quite far from the place. It was a little bit difficult to get to. And I guess when you're in a foreign city, I don't know, for me I wouldn't feel comfortable just traveling like in the middle of the night when I really don't know the area where I'm staying at. I don't really know the area where I'm going to, and so that's not really something that I would want to risk necessarily, because I think safety is kind of important. I don't know. So yeah, and that was that. But let me show you what I did get, because there were a couple other things that I wanted to get. And at that point it queued up, so I was like, I'm not leaving with nothing, you know. So what I did manage to get was these three, ooh, that was loud, when these three things. I threw away the packaging for this because I was trying to minimize anything I was taking with me in my little carry-on leaving, because I didn't have a lot of space. But I managed to get, oh, this way. So this is the US exclusive like keyring lanyard thingy that they had. They had a similar one, I think, for Japan. And yeah, I really wanted to get this just to be like, yeah, I attended the US leg of the tour, you know. So that's quite exciting that I managed to get that, because I saw this sold out quite quickly as well in Charlotte. So yeah, I was happy to get that. And then this was a purchase that happened in the moment, because I was like, I needed something random to open, and I'm not gonna open a lucky draw, so I got a different type of lucky draw. So these are these keyring thingies, and I pulled, to no one's surprise, I did not pull Taehyun, but I pulled Bongyu, which is, I mean, I would have been excited to pull anyone, to be honest, but yeah, I don't pull him as often anymore. I used to pull him a lot, and then I literally only ever pull Sukai nowadays. So yeah, I haven't removed the film of him yet, because to be honest, I did try. Then the second day I took him with me, and I tried to see if anyone could have Taehyun they wanted to trade or something, but it didn't work out, but it's okay. We love Bongyu. So yeah, and then I wanted to get one of these because I wanted to, obviously well, I guess you'll see when I put it away in my next video, but I wanted to have a set of these, like a Naughty 5 set to put away. Oh, let me put them in order. Because I sometimes collect Naughty 5 sets, so I really wanted to do that. And I just wanted one as, you know, the memories. So I got Subin, 2 out of 10. Yeonjun, I got his special card, so he has the holo stuff, which is so exciting. I don't pull him for stuff very often, so that was nice. I got Bongyu, what was that? 6 out of 10. So when I was considering doing my Naughty 5 set that I do sometimes, I was considering getting the sideways ones. So I was very happy to get Taegi for these at least. So yeah, this is Taehyun's 3 out of 10. So yeah, I don't know if I completed that sentence, but I do have everything of Taehyun's, and so I'm double collecting Taehyun for this set, I guess. Oh no, actually I'm not. Okay, anyway. And then I got Kai's 8 out of 10, and then this Sukai 1 out of 6. And the thing is, like, annoyingly, I've decided not to, I guess spoilers, but whatever. I decided to collect Taehyun's known Taegyu units, I guess, which I normally didn't do before. And I was hoping to pull one of his units because I don't have any, but of course I didn't because it's Taehyun. I'm surprised he was even in the pack. I thought he'd be missing. Anyway, so yeah, but that was a really cute Sugi photo. So I guess it's nice because actually if I had the Taegyu one, the Taehyun unit, I'd probably end up putting that in the other binder, so it's actually good, right? I shouldn't be complaining as much. So in terms of stuff that I got in the concert, first of all, let me show you the slogans. So exciting. First of all, there were these fan-made slogans. So these are the ones that were given out on the first day in New York. I had already found the Instagram account who was in charge, who would take in charge basically of making the slogans and stuff. And as soon as I found out I was going, I was like, who's making slogans, what's happening, what are the fun projects basically. And so I was able to find these, and they were out on the day quite early, giving them out, and look how cute it is. I love it. I'll put their Instagram in the description because I'm really thankful they did that. So yeah, that was the fan-made slogan. And then for the official, I guess, slogan, I don't know what the terminology is, I'm sure that's what it is. It was this that you've seen the photos, holding loads of photos. I'm so happy I have it. It got a little bit crushed in my carry-on, but I mean, what can you do? So yeah, I'm so happy to have this. And look at this back. So yeah, spoilers, I guess. But I suppose if you are going to the concerts, maybe you shouldn't, and don't want spoilers, maybe you shouldn't be watching this video to begin with, but anyway. Let me show you. So this is obviously something that everyone would have. Well, not everyone, but most people would probably try to get going to the concert. This is my light stick. Does this still have batteries in? Oh yeah, you just need to press them more, right? Ooh. Let's turn it off. Cool. I love that it makes a sound. It's so cute. Basically, I heard there was a syncing station to be able to sync your light stick, but like I had such an easy time doing so, and they were playing a video in the arena before the concert started, like to test the light sticks and stuff. And I've never been to a concert. I've only been to 2 K-pop concerts before, and this is the first one that I was like, you know, had a light stick and I was like fully like invested, I guess. So it was a very new experience for me. I guess I should have said that, but yeah, like, I mean, I got into K-pop in 2019 and I didn't see anyone that year. And then we all know what happened in 2020. So then after that, most groups haven't really come to Europe, so I have kind of not had the concert experience as much yet. So I was very happy. TXT were one of my first ones, really. But yeah, something I wanted to say that I found out is that, you know how you can like retract this bit, and I don't know how to explain it, but you know how like you can make it smaller, right? Which I did because I had my carry-on and I was trying to save as much space as possible. And what happened was I put this beautiful sticker on it, and then every time I like pulled it in here, it would just like tear. So it used to have little stars here. It was so beautiful, and it just got a little bit destroyed. So I was trying to open and close my elastic very carefully, and now it's open. But yeah, so I guess if you're doing that, like be careful, I suppose, or like maybe don't close it if you have the space to do so in your luggage, or if you're not traveling far. So yeah, that's my piece of advice, I guess, impromptu advice. And finally, this is my concert bag. I'm doing a what's in my concert bag after the fact, but that's okay. So look at this. I'm so happy with how I decorated it. Right, a squirrel. I don't know, like, am I more in the squirrel camp? I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's fine, he's adorable. I'm gonna put him to the side because I keep fearing I'm gonna knock him over my table, and I don't want to do that. So let me show you what I have here on the side. Basically, my collection of keyrings on the zipper just kept growing on the day. Initially, I had this, which is the little his ID from this year from the Taco Kid, and the holder is from last year's Taco Kid, and I think it's so adorable, so I hang it here. And then I also got from Bai, these were from the Japan leg of the tour, and he had little keyrings with its members' names. So I got Taeyon's to like decorate my bag, which I thought was adorable. And then other things that I got, people were handing out these little bracelets. How did I say it like that? Bracelets. Okay, that's a bit better maybe. That they had made, and I got Taeyon's one. Look how cute it is. And then also this, like, I'm in shock. Look how cute this is. Someone was handing out these keyrings with different members. So yeah, I got this. Look at the back, this is so cute. I love it so much. So yeah, let me show you what's inside. Inside, basically, I just kept, I don't have what actually I got with me, but imagine that I had, like, I don't know, my card wallet and my ID and painkillers. That's probably all. And then like this little guy, because I was too scared to lose him, so he was in my bag the entire time, unless he was out for a photo. But yeah, and then I stuffed it full of like different and my mask, of course. I had my mask with me the entire time. Obviously, a fun idea, if you're interested, was I actually stuck a couple stickers from like the Blue R albums on my mask, and I thought that was the cutest thing I've ever done in my life. But I won't show you because I don't want to show my face. So anyway, let me show you the freebies that I got in the concert though. That's fun. So I'll just be pulling them out, I guess. Okay, I haven't like opened them. I haven't had a lot of time. So let's open them together. That's so exciting. Well, I've opened some of them, but a lot of them I haven't. Wait, that's transparent. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I love it. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something with all these, like make a little page or something. So that's one. Let me put them here. There's like a hole. There's like a Bai hole. Unbox with me. Look at that. What is this? I think these are stickers. Look how cute. It's just the best concept, obviously. And then and a lot of people did this, which I thought was really cute, which was like asking who your bias was, and then they had different bags for different members. This is so cute. Look at him looking so handsome. This, I kept it like that, but this is the little pouch that the cute heart keyring was in. How adorable. So let me just look at the actual freebie. So cute. Oh. Oh my god, I'm gonna mess with this all. This looks like an official photo card. Oh my god, that's amazing. I love this. So pretty. So that's that. And the person who made it, this is their, I assume, Instagram maybe. But yeah, Strawberry Sakuras. Happy concert day, Mo. I hope you have fun. I did. Thank you so much. It's so sweet. Generally, I went like so early on the concert day because I was like, I know there's stuff happening, so I'm gonna be there. This as well had a little like candy with it, so you don't see that in here. Don't ask me why. I don't know what happened to it. So he gave me this little bag. I love it. And like, look at Taehyun. He's so cute. Oh my god. One of his best outfits recently, if you ask me. And then dates. Hello, how do I open it? How do I open it? Oh, here. How cute. I love when people like have their username or they give you a little card as well so you know who it is. Cool. Nice quality bag. First of all, look at this sticker. Oh my god. Kai looked the best in this concept. Oh my god. Ah, look at all of them. That's so cute. He's so pretty. This is such a pretty photo with the sky and everything. I love it. And this was, oh, this is a shop. So cute. Thank you, friend. And this is all the socials. So yeah. Thank you so much. What I have more. Look at that. More production. Yes, we love more production. Hello. This is very... So, oh my god, so many things. Was this a lucky draw? Because I got very lucky. I think my flatmate is cooking, but don't worry. Oh my god. Yes, I love that. And you can like remember. I'm gonna do something with this as well. That's so cute. I'm like, oh my god. Is this another bonky? Did I get the bonky back? Wait, no. These are so cute. What the hell? And then these little hearts. Oh. Is this in a mural? I think it is. I think that's what they're called. Cute. And this was the person's account. TikTok and Instagram. Cute. I'll put that a little bit to the side. Cool. I'll put that here. There we go. There's a couple more things. Oh, this was on my mask. See what I meant. Okay. And then this is another one of these. I love these. Love them. Cute. Stay here. And then, oh, I'm done with photo cards. Let me show you. This really cute keyring. Oh, actually, this is an ID, right? Oh my god. Wait, it's one of the actual IDs from the Deco Kit. I just realized, but it's in a keyring. I love that. Why am I not opening? These were given out so kindly by the person who actually made the slogans. And they had said that, you know, if you'd made a donation, you can go up to them and like show them proof of the donation to the project. And they had stuff to give out, and they, no way, this is not officially printed, right? Because it doesn't have the bag. But I mean, that's fine. I didn't expect it to be, so I was like, what? But yeah, so I got this keyring of Taehyun. So cute. Back here. And then let me show you one of my favorite things. Someone was giving these out, obviously. Let me turn. Okay, anyway, it says Taehyun quite obviously. But I actually hang it like from my like belt loop, what are they called, on my jeans. Like it just went with my outfit. So I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, cute. So yeah, obviously, you know, I had to be a pastel fit because it's a TXT concert. And lastly, let me show you what I have in here. So in this little bag, I carried with me all the way from London these freebies that I made, and I had a couple left over for the end of the trip. So I made these. This is probably my favorite image of Taehyun. Like the cryptid vibes are just too strong. It's just amazing. He has a hammer which indicates violence. It's just incredible. And this is the bag. There's my little YouTube handle, and if you scan this, it takes you not to my channel, but somewhere far more important, which is my favorite TXT song. So go ahead and scan it and you can find out. But yeah, actually I gave this out to quite a few people, so if by any chance you like find your way to my channel through these, hi, thank you so much. Nice to meet you, even briefly. Thanks for taking my freebies. I was literally so scared people would be like, oh no, I don't want it. No one would do that. Why would they do that? But yeah, so actually shout out to the two friends I made at the concert. Thank you, Ariana, for giving me signing in the queue and like explaining so many things to me. I literally grabbed with this person next to me in the queue and I was like, I have all these questions. I've never been to a concert before, not in the US anyway. So that was really funny. And yeah, and thank you, Diana, that I met on the second day, who literally helped me so much give out these freebies, because I was a little bit shy to approach people, and she just took some and she was like, no, let's go, and she started giving them out. So that was really fun. So yeah, I was really happy I met both of you guys. It really yeah, it really like improved my concert experience even more, so I'm really thankful for that. And I hope you both had wonderful days as well. That's it for everything, I guess. I don't know, I'll share a few clips from the concert and tell you a little bit more about it, but that's kind of it. So yeah, for the actual concert, I just wanted to say that like I don't know if that's like the general US experience, or like the UBS Arena was particularly like well organized, and just like I had such a good experience, like everything went so smoothly. I wasn't VIP or anything. I wasn't floor either. I don't know if there's like extra parameters for those things that might not have gone as well, but my experience in the general area, I have no idea what areas are called either in the US. I don't remember. I just remember that I learned that the ground floor is the first floor, which was very confusing in my Airbnb the entire time. I knew that and then I forgot. Anyway, so yeah, it was just generally such a good experience. Like I went there early, there was a restaurant, we had food, it was just so chill. And like I went in, it was just like the queuing went really smoothly, everything was great, apart obviously from the whole like merch situation, but that's okay. So yeah, and then the actual concert, like, oh my god. I don't know, I like had a bit of an out-of-body experience, honestly, because like TXT are just, I love them so much. I love the music, I love them as people, and I follow them for like a long time now, and it's just was so surreal to see them in front of me. Yeah, I really like don't have any words for it. I was like, oh, I have so many things to say. I don't think I do, other than, you know what, they're like incredible performers, and it's not that I was surprised, because I really do believe in them. I have seen how much they've grown just from like watching the live streams through the years, but like it's just such an incredible experience to see them perform and to see how they connect with the audience. And even for me, like I wasn't anywhere near the stage like at all, which is why I don't really have a lot of footage to share with you. Like obviously I filmed a lot, because I just like to film a lot during concerts and events and stuff like that when I am allowed to film, because I just love rewatching it for myself. But I don't have anything like fan cams or anything like that, like, you know, I couldn't like see their faces, like make their faces out or anything. But it still felt like, you know, truly like they were looking on every level, they were just really interactive, and it was just, it felt like a very inclusive experience to like everyone that was there. And I'm sure the people that were either further away from me from the States probably had a similar experience, because I could see they were looking pretty much everywhere, and it was just really lovely. And Taeyeon is this big, I can confirm. He's tiny, he's bouncing around everywhere, he's so cute, and they're incredible. Yeonjun is like, oh my god, he's so charismatic is the word. Kai is like the most energetic little fluff ball. I love him so much. It was so fun of him the entire time. I was like overwhelmed with fondness. Subin, oh my god. Like I just like remember being blown away with his dimples. Like they're so prominent. Which I knew from photos, but like I guess real life, I don't know. He's so sweet, and he was really cute, and like really kind of like giving out his like shy smile whenever they would make him do anything, like do the dog and stuff like that. And then Beomgyu, oh my god, Beomgyu was like, for me, I feel like he was highlighted almost the most in the concert, if that makes sense. And I don't mean it in a way that he was like shown more than the other members or something, but to me he stood out so much, and he's just incredible as well. Like he has, yeah, I feel like him and Yeonjun stood out the most, and not to say that the rest of them didn't. Like everyone was amazing in their own right, and the vocals were amazing, the dancing was amazing. I just, oh my god. So yeah, I guess I had things to say, but for the most part, yeah, it was an amazing experience. I did get to see my favorite song live, which is, well, it is We Lost the Summer, if you hadn't looked into it just yet. Spoilers, I guess that's what it is. And I was just beside myself. I was like clasping my mom to my chest and crying the entire time. Other than that, I had a good time. I mean, that was good, but it was like a different expression of emotion. I'm gonna shut up now. So that's it, I guess. I don't think I have anything else to share from that other than, yeah, it was a dream come true, genuinely. So it's a little bit cheesy, but that's the truth. I'll hold him again because he's just so cute. He's everything to me. I might share some photos I took around the city with him because that was just very, very cute to do. So yeah, I guess see you next time. I'm gonna do a binder put away next. But I'll try to get this video out first because I just, yeah, I'd like to. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.
The worst, toughest. I present Worldwide Together Charisma. Hey, one. Stay focused. Okay. Focus on both of you. The toughest job in the world. You ready? Let's play. Go! I just wanna be down! Okay, you have to copy me exactly, okay? Singing! Can you also do it? Can you also do a sexy version? It's a very difficult, but okay, I will try. Okay, come on, listen. Listen to Subi. You ready? I'm ready. Here we go, sexy Subi. Okay. Let's play forever. I just wanna be a dog. Like this. Okay, copy my version. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. You have to do this too. Okay. Okay. Let's play forever. I just wanna be a dog. Hey, where's the dog? One more time. Let's play forever. I just wanna be a dog. Well, Bruce, great job. Like I said, what makes our concerts perfect? This part. Do it like you. Great, perfect. Great job. Left, right, left, up, down, middle, left, up, down, up. Yay! Let's go. Okay. Middle, are you ready? Right, left, up, middle up. Boom. Awesome. Whoa. Great energy. Alright, these are good. Perfect. I cherish every moment Moa and Tomorrowby together made together. They're like magic moments we can't spend together forever.
Right. Then, can we make this moment last forever? Should we run away?
tomorrow by together.
Eternity. Eternity. Wow. Thank you all. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful night. I love you, Neil. We will be back soon. Really love you, Juan.
Thanks for giving me a beautiful memory. Thank you guys. I love you.
See you tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much. Bye. I love you. Thank you, New York. Love you, New York. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love you. What? I love you guys. Thank you. One more time. Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo. Everyone. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Thanks so much, guys. It was Tomorrow by Together.
Love you.